Alright. Alright. Look at all these people. It's just like how Detroit was, everyone. That's amazing. I think Green Bay. I think it's gonna be a battle between against. I think it's gonna be a battle against Detroit. This is a great crowd. Someone's got a nice McAfee shirt. Well, that's like I like that. I like the gray jersey out of that one. Maybe Colts should do a gray jersey. That'll be intriguing. How you do it? Maybe be gray and then blue for the Colts. I don't know. Interesting. How do you get a packet? Custom McAfee shirt. Cam Watt here. If we look at Cam Watt here, everyone, he was a 0-star recruiting quarterback. Seriously, if he gets drafted number one overall, he'd be the very first quarterback to do something like that. That would be crazy. So.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Move the camera there.
I don't like it.
Because all you see is your head turned that way.
Okay.
And so that way you'd see the camera and you'd be like looking at TV. Because right now all I see is this. When you're talking, you're looking at the TV.
I know.
That way. Just a thought.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, come on, he's riding a bicycle. Hey, so your Jaguar logo is behind, like a big gold chest, a big shine chest logo of the Jaguar. It's behind you. What's with the booing? I don't care. I respect him. Okay, that one that was bad. That was bad. It was like, welcome to in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Is it welcome to the 2025 NFL Derby in Green Bay, Wisconsin?
With a population of 107,000. But we have over 125,000 people here and still counting. Obviously, Green Bay may be small, but it's mighty. Thank you all for welcoming us here tonight, and hope you have a great few days. Over the next 3 days, we will welcome in the next generation of stars into the NFL and bring hope to every NFL team, and we may have a few surprises for you tonight. But first, let's hear from some of your Packer greats. Please welcome Clay Matthews, Jordy Nelson, Mason Crosby, Amon Green, James Jones, and Packer superfan Lil Wayne.
I go off script here real quick, Roger, but I just got off the phone with the president, Donald Trump. He asked me to pass a message along to all 32 NFL franchises. So let me tell you what it reads here, all right? It says, my fellow Americans, the Bears still suck!
Oh my god. Okay, we can't disrespect the 10th pick. Well, if they do something special with a 10th pick, like honor the owner of the Bears, you know.
Okay, Green Bay. It's time to get the show started. Are you ready? The 2025 NFL Draft is now officially open.
Alright.
Defense are on the clock.
Alright, here we go, guys.
So those are the words you've been waiting since February to hear. The draft is open, the Titans are on the clock, and here are some of the options that they have. Certainly the overwhelming expectation is that they will take Cam Ward, the quarterback out of Miami. But Travis Hunter is available, and expected to hear his name called early tonight, the two-way superstar, Abdul Carter.
Alright. I got Cam Rock going to Tennessee here. So let's see what we get here. Guys, here's this. Fun fact here, the very first pick I had for Tennessee was James Pearson Jr. from the Tennessee Volunteers. I thought it'd be cool. You know, he's from Knoxville. If you just go to Nashville, you're so close to college. So it was my first pick. So if they're gonna take a quarterback, they're gonna take a quarterback here. So we'll see. This one. As such, respect to Will Levis here, but the only concern was, is he good enough when he leaves Kentucky? No, he's not there. It was a rough one.
All looking high, despite the fact that the New York Giants offered their first round pick this and next year, along with other picks. The Titans were sold on Cam Ward's roadmap. Their new general manager, Mike Morganti, came from the Chiefs, where he worked with Patrick
Yep.
Mahomes, and Cam Ward.
Yep, true. The general man, assistant general manager for Kansas City is now the new general manager of the Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna put my hat on so you can see me better. That's so much better. I like this, but I gotta do this now.
Brian Callahan joined 8 Peyton Manning, Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, and Cam Ward right there, Brady. All right, Shefty, thank you very much. So, Mel Kiper Jr., you and I have been talking about this on our podcast. Our podcast goes back to September. Shedeur Sanders was your number one quarterback on the board.
I was like, oh man, it's like I thought there was that Titan guy with a giant Titan logo. I thought he had a giant Titan chain logo.
Your talent is undeniable. I understand that. He can be creative. He can escape. He can execute the work he can do.
I'm not that close, but I know. Sorry guys. I don't know if you heard that wind, that vehicle sound was just coming through me. I forgot to close it. That's Missouri State, I believe. I mean, looking at my mock here, so this is, yeah, I feel pretty confident. The only concern is Shedeur Sanders. So, that's my only concern here.
Conditions in the NFL, money pocket, right? Pressure all the time. No running game. His leading rusher over the 2 years of Colorado averaged 350 yards for the season. That's it. That's Ashton Jitney and Amari Hampton in a game and a half. Are you kidding me? No running game, no offensive line to put up the numbers he did. He, to me, deserves the. And I think I understand Cam Ward. You want a 6'3", 30-pounder. You want a guy with a rocket arm. You want a guy with 4'6" feet. It's not Shedeur Sanders. Cam Ward, stronger around, more talent. I get it. But I'm telling you, Shedeur Sanders, old school pocket. You can win big in this thing. It's been proven time and time again.
Two things that everyone points to. Talking about quarterback play, the two things that everyone wants is great decision making and accuracy throwing the football. I know Boomer, you're going to talk about these two things. There's two things that Shedeur Sanders has built his career on, and yet we continue to get trying.
Alright, the call's coming in. So they're calling right now. As we look at it, they're calling right now.
I don't understand it either, but I'll tell you this. I believe the Tennessee Titans are making the right pick with Cam Ward because he does all the things that Shedeur can do, and he does have special horsepower. And look, this comparison right here, the style of play, it is like Patrick Mahomes in terms of the creativity and the ability to find time in the pocket and do things that are unconventional.
How did you do that?
Streaming at home when you're watching on
I didn't see that coming. Out of the college play by Cam Ward. How did you do that? It was amazing.
This time and time again in the NFL. Now I understand Patrick Dunn in the NFL, Cam Ward hasn't played a snap. This is just a comparison, and you'd be hard pressed to tell me that you don't see the same.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Thanks for pointing that out there. Thanks for putting that way by Patrick Mahomes against my team, the Seahawks, on a Sunday night game. Russell was still there at that time. That was like 5 or 6 years ago. Long time. Alright, pick us in, guys. Alright. Been crazy if Washington State had a number one overall pick. That'd be crazy for Washington State.
the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward.
All right, there we go, quarterback. Congratulations, Cam. First ever quarterback in NFL history to be from high school. He was a 0-star recruiting quarterback. And now he found a way to improve himself, and he's the number 1 overall pick. That's amazing how he did that. It's amazing how colleges never thought about Cam Ward as a quarterback. It's crazy. 0-star recruiter.
They're moving back to number 5 to the Jacksonville Jaguars spot. In return, the Browns will get the number 5 overall
What the heck?
second round pick, number 36, a 4th round pick, number 120.
What are you doing?
The first round pick of the
What are you doing?
26. The Jaguars in turn get the number 2 pick of
What are you trading the second overall pick, Cleveland? This is why you stink.
in the NFL. James
This is why you suck.
34, new regime in Jacksonville, is
Travis Hunter's going to Jacksonville. I swear God. I swear God.
Travis Hunter.
That is the worst trade. Or maybe they'll get Shador Sanders. I don't know.
Something that we knew would happen. We did not know we would have a trade as early as number 2.
Wow. I had this Cleveland thing all set up. Now I gotta get it ready. Oh my God, man.
Giving him return. Think about Jacksonville right now. Liam Cohen, right? Head coach. He wants offense.
Or Ashon Genie can go. He's in Jacksonville too.
He can produce
Well, there's the mock. It's still gonna stay there. It's Jacksonville right now.
at the need area for the
God. Come on, Cleveland. You're stupid.
the first half. Late
I can't believe that.
fourth. Travis Hunter, the Jacksonville Jaguars, all that Trevor, all that quarterback spot, 2 for the price of 1.
Wow.
Travis Hunter,
I can't believe what I am looking at.
when you think about
Because I gotta get this set up, man. I didn't know we were gonna make a trade here.
very difficult. He may not be able to do it for a year or 2, but I think you could always work him in on the other side of the ball. He's going to be offense for Trevor, and then on defense, the quarterback spot in the heat area. You'll figure it out. He is not.
Well, okay. Here's this for Cleveland. Here's this for Cleveland. They got 2 good cornerbacks. They could have got Adore Carter if they wanted to.
He's special, and for
I don't know what the hell is going on right now.
they needed him on both sides of the ball.
Hey, Grady, we're talking about a uniform, something we've never seen before. And for them to give this up, they believe he's that. And for all this talk about, can he play both sides?
Alright, there we go. Jacksonville's on the clock.
The NFL game is slow.
I can't believe here
College football,
what we're seeing here. Why would they trade that pick?
slower. There are fewer plays.
That doesn't make any sense.
And we'll let you play.
That just doesn't make any sense at all here. Jacksonville has just traded with a second overall pick.
Liam Cohen, an offensive guy, you can best believe he's going to use him on offense to the fullest extent. Sure, but I don't think you want to play him 120 snaps a game. Okay, I don't think that's what I think it's going to be.
That's
60, 40, 75, 25, something like that.
what did Cleveland want it? What does Cleveland need it? What did Cleveland need?
He can start him on the offensive side of the ball. When they break out of their initial first team meeting, whatever team he goes to, he needs to learn the nuance intricacies of that side of the football. He thinks he can step on the field immediately, particularly on defense.
I can't believe that what we're just seeing
So
here.
look, you are Melvin put it perfect. You're getting
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Cam on here, darn it. I forgot.
good one.
I gotta do that.
So look, do you move up to get that kind of play?
Once again, make sure everyone can see exactly what it is that the Jaguars have given up here. It is a significant trade. Again, Shefty told us about an hour ago to expect quite a few explosive trades early, and we get it here. And look at all the Jacksonville.
Oh damn!
The fifth pick this year, a second and a
Wow, that's a good move by wow, they're getting a first round pick. Cleveland's getting a first round pick next season.
and compared to Shohei Ohtani.
That's a stunning move. I'm surprised Jacksonville's giving up the first overall pick next season.
Didn't select him here.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Cleveland. Why would you give up a 2026 first round pick next season? I mean Jacksonville. So I was thinking, I was thinking Cleveland. I was thinking Cleveland. No, Jacksonville's giving up the first round pick next season in Pittsburgh.
Changes the shape of this draft and Cleveland's approach to Bucs are at 2-1 next year in what's expected to be a more quarterback-rich draft. So they can opt for quarterback.
They could. Cleveland could get Shador. Cleveland could get Shador. They could.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars
They could do it.
have what they believe will be the best
As I'm looking here on ESPN,
get that type of player.
I'm shocked.
Strength from both teams on both sides believe it's worth it.
So there's Travis Hunter there.
Oh, wait.
That we will expect
Looks like he's.
hearing
Hope it's happy.
here from Jacksonville.
Hope Trevor Lawrence, man.
Headed to Jacksonville after all this time we assumed he'd be going to Cleveland.
Oh, Brian, I love it. I think he's the best weapon in the draft. He's a unit-
Trevor Lawrence, man. I mean, Trevor Lawrence. You got yourself a weapon. You got yourself a weapon.
And this is about
You've got yourself a weapon. I mean, seriously. I thought with Cleveland, man.
the best wide receiver in the draft. Maybe the
Right there, look at that. I had him in Cleveland. So my mark is all over. It was all over, man. This one. I'm gonna still put my mark out here. This is all. I'm gonna put my marks like the original pick was gonna the player where was gonna go to. So I had him in Cleveland. I had Travis in Cleveland.
This is a league where we did not used to see this sort of wheeling and dealing. This is becoming much more commonplace. Young general managers in place, as was pointed out by Adam Schefter moments ago, and one of the youngest and the newest in the NFL making a dramatic
Woo! This is intrigue right here.
expected to make it here any moment here.
Oh yeah, and I need to go ahead and I need to get the Giants ready here. I am thinking about that. I need to get the Giants. I need to get the Giants. Giants gotta get ready.
To announce the trade for this crowd and the second pick in this year's draft.
While we are here tonight to celebrate the 32 young men entering the NFL, I'm honored to take a moment to recognize a player who's made a profound impact on and off the field. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by
Oh yeah, Tara Armstead. Yep.
recognizes one player each year who best represents greatness and compassion both on and off the field and in the community. Tonight, we are proudly joined by the 2024 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, Eric Armstead.
Eric Armstead.
First off,
Ooh, oh.
I want to say thank you to the commissioner, thank you to the Payton family in the NFL and nationwide, and also too, tonight I want to encourage each player embarking on the NFL journey to identify a passion close to their heart and act upon it. Use your platform to make your community, the league, and this world a better place. As you remember, Walter Payton, strive to leave a positive legacy of your own. Thank you. We have a trade. The Cleveland Browns have traded the second pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And with the second pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter.
Wow. Sorry, Cleveland. I'm so sorry, Cleveland. I am so sorry, Cleveland. I am so sorry, Cleveland. I know how embarrassing that's gotta feel, man. Get a wide receiver and go get a cornerback. Like, it would have been crazy. It would have been crazy if he would have so pressured Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and then the Steelers quarterback. That is. It's like, I'm gonna use the Seahawks. I'm gonna use the Seahawks logo. If it was a Jaguar logo, he was like, "Let's go." All right. Well, I still got Travis Hunter. I just got the wrong team. I still got him as second overall. That was a good move for me. I knew it was Travis Hunter, second overall. But I didn't think it would be Jacksonville. I had him in Jacksonville first, but it was there a way Jacksonville can ever get Travis Hunter now? No, no, absolutely not, guys. Absolutely not. All right, there we go. I forgot to type it in. Sorry, guys. Set it up for you guys. It's gonna take some time, guys, because I'm doing this on PowerPoint. I just want you all know that if you're waiting the pick or anything, I just want to let you all know that. So.
The ball never touched the ground, and two, he didn't have gloves on, and you couldn't hear the ball hit his hands. Some of the most natural
Move this.
ball tracking I've ever seen in my life, but I've seen some great players.
Okay, and I'm gonna fix this. I'm not easy switching things up. It's gonna take some time for me, but we'll be good. We'll be good, guys.
Went ahead and did what they did, but they said, look, he's too good to pass up. Mel pointed personally. I said it just a minute ago. He's 2 for 1.
It's not Titans. I just want to let you know that I'm just working on it. It's taking. I'm not good with this guy. All right, there we go. Oops, what did I do wrong? There we go. Okay. All right, and I had the third pick go. The third pick was going to be a Joe Carter, guys. I haven't. They should get a Joe Carter here, guys. They should get a Joe Carter here with the third overall pick.
It's a reasonable question to ask how much he can play on both sides of the ball. We understand that he can play one side and dabble on the other, but realistically, as brilliant an athlete as he is, and I sell him short in no regard, he's as good as we've seen in a long time. Can he realistically play full-time on both sides of the ball?
You're not going to play him 120 again. You're not going to play 120.
Not like always 100%, maybe 50%. Trevor's got to understand that you're going to be probably in a pretty big position. Just know that. Like, he's going to play both sides. Of course he will. But you might want to take, like, 75% plus on the main position. Because they need that. They'll need that. You can still play offense. I'll bet it's fine with him. He plays.
Jacksonville traded up to get you. What's your reaction to how all of that unfolded?
I mean, they had talked to me since the combine, so I'm super excited to be able to go back home and be able to play for an organization that thought I was worthy of trading up and getting.
What kind of conversations did you have with the Jag staff about where they see you playing for them?
I mean, they told me they were going to let me go out there and do what I do, so they took me up on the both coordinators, so I'm just go out there and do what I can do.
Travis Hunter, a history maker, the first player in the draft era to be announced at both positions, receiver and defensive back. Congratulations.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Greeny.
Like you mentioned, that he's going
Congratulations, Trevor. Congratulations, dude.
374 miles from Jacksonville. And we talk about the history that he is making. Well, we are in the shadow of Lambeau Field, the legendary Green Bay Packers. Don Hudson is the only player in NFL history to catch 400 passes and make at least 10 interceptions. He did all of that without wearing shoulder pads, by the way.
No shoulder pads!
Do it with shoulder pads. The last player to play consistently
All right.
both sides of the ball was his coach, Deion Sanders. 5-time, 1996 with the Cowboys, made 8 starts on both offense and on defense. Obviously, one of the great players of all time.
Next one obviously gonna be the Patriots. I can get the Patriots set up here while we're waiting here. There we go. The pick is in now already. Well, I'm setting up the Patriots. Get that all set up here for you guys. Shocker, second round.
That was a big trade.
Shocker.
Yeah.
How does Crystal feel about that?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, here we go.
You can join if you want to.
See what the Giants want to do.
Careful with the camera.
Okay.
Alright.
Who'd they pick? Oh,
Okay.
Andrew Carter.
Joe Carter.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Yeah, he's a stud. Okay. Well, they didn't go quarterback then.
Nope.
Who'd you have?
Joe
Well, you had
Carter.
Travis Hunter at second. You just had the wrong team.
Yeah.
That's okay. You had Abdul Carter. Is that yours? You called that?
Yeah.
Nice.
all of it.
Okay. Well, you got the first three
Yeah.
picks right. You just didn't see that there would be a
Just-
trade.
Yeah. Well, I listened to all the insiders most importantly.
Yeah.
That's the main reason.
No, that's good. Okay.
Cleveland is getting a first round pick if you saw that trade.
Yeah.
I'm impressed too.
Yeah, they're getting a 5th pick overall, and then like a 2nd and a 4th, and then
Yeah.
a 1st next year. So they got a good deal out of that. So they definitely didn't want to go quarterback this year. Okay.
Peter Schrager had Giants get in the late pick in the late first round or a second or hoping second for Jackson Dart.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's
All right.
that's what he got.
You have Ashton Genty to the Bears. Oh, Dion's gonna like that. See how it goes.
The ninth pick is gonna be super insane here for me. I don't know why.
Oh, the Saints.
Yeah,
Well, there might be some trades in there too, so you never know.
I know.
I don't know. Where'd you have Shadur going? Oh, all the way at 29?
Well, it could be the fifth pick now. It could be the
Oh,
fifth pick.
yeah. Originally, you had because they had 5 and 29.
I had
Browns.
Browns picked twice in the draft. Maybe give up their second round pick.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a third round pick. Like get something.
But they had 2 firsts.
for next year in Pittsburgh. Yeah, they have two.
No, but you got the Browns here
What?
at 29.
What?
Well, that's
White.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that could probably be next year for real life in
Okay,
Pittsburgh.
got it. Oh, it's in Pittsburgh next year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
He asked for the switch. They were wondering how he was going to handle when they put him in a six-tech sequence. Head up over the tight end. When tackles start coming down on him, it's double team.
Well, Abdul Carter could be the next Micah Parsons.
We'll see.
Did he come? Micah Parsons came out of Penn State.
I think so.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, they both played. They both wear 11.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be crazy.
Penn State's always had some
how
really
retirement
linebacker.
works. How's retirement gonna work? If you want to retire 11,
Oh, at Penn State?
yeah,
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna do it.
I don't think they retired numbers at college.
Thank you, Greeny.
See, I thought about it. If you put the camera here, then you could watch.
Yeah.
You could watch the
Well,
TV.
I like this. I like my background. That's
Oh,
why.
I know. But that's not a bad background there either.
Yeah.
If you turned it, the camera would be over there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be turning your head so much. But
Yeah. I know Deion White.
To bring the Giants back to dominance.
Oh, did he comment? All right.
Yeah.
I told Dion to watch.
Okay.
A year ago, we were at the draft ourselves.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations.
Cool.
Hmm.
Okay, so number 4, the Patriots, huh?
Yep.
Who's the quarterback for the Patriots right now?
Drake May from North Carolina.
Oh, okay. I don't know. We'll see.
Door's still not. He needs to get ready. He should sit down right now. If Cleveland gets him.
I think a lot of those guys get tipped off by teams, and they say we're going to pick you at this or that. You know, unless I don't know. I don't know how it all works. But
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of insider information where the teams kind of tell people. But I've heard stories too where teams tell a guy, "Hey, we're going to pick you at 11," and they don't pick him.
Right.
The guy sits there and is like, "What? You just lied to me." So that's the draft.
Yeah, everyone had Mason Graham to go to Jaguars. They definitely need some defensive line, but
Oh,
that was the main.
you thought they were going to pick him at 2?
No, a fifth. Jaguars had the 5th overall pick.
Oh,
If the
okay.
trade never happened, been a
Got
fifth.
it, got it.
That
Oh, I
was
see
the-
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Got it. You need to change that up then. Can you put?
Well, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna do that. This is
Okay.
all mock stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna still put all my mocks.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You
what
can't do
happens.
it like as it actually happens.
No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
do that now.
Got it. Okay. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Little TV timeout right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big night.
Yep.
People are, well, there's a lot of people in Green Bay.
Yeah.
It looked a lot bigger than where we were at.
I think it's gonna be pretty close. I think it's close to me.
What's that?
How many people were in Detroit, and I think we may try and face
Oh,
yeah.
the same number of people.
probably.
It looked like it was a bigger area.
The back
People were-
was my concern.
But the people didn't seem to be so packed in. Like, we were so packed in, we were all sandwiched with a bunch of people. That seemed a little bit wide open.
Because I tried to get in, and you were freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
ran up
didn't
to
think.
the front.
Now I was thinking. I don't think it was smart at all. I could have been buying Scheffner. Scheffner was close,
Yeah.
when I was over there. I
Right.
didn't think of being behind him.
Well, yeah. I mean, we were in the middle of the pack, but,
Yeah.
you know, being up front at the college game day was fine.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was
Yeah,
amazed
yeah.
Mom was able to do that. So.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
Yeah.
But being in the middle, I think we did the right thing. We saw a few picks and then we left.
Yeah. Plus, we spent it most of the day, so
Yeah, we
it was. I was fine with it. I did try. I did stop you a little bit when the land got the Michael Penix pick because I was stunned. I had to stop and look at it. Like, holy moly, that was
Yeah.
a big one.
Right, that was a big pick last year.
Yeah.
Well, he's starting next year, so
Yeah. Kirk is still there.
yeah, he's now the backup. They're paying a lot of money for a backup quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
That's for damn sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see what the next pick is.
Yeah. Everyone's got Will Campbell to go there. He's an offensive tackle from LSU.
Oh, okay.
So he's
All right. Well, some of these guys are going to be heroes, and some guys are going to be zeros. I guess we'll find out.
mm-hmm.
There you go. Well, Travis Hunter seems pretty happy that he's going to Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
I think Jacksonville's obviously really happy.
He said the reporters he was supposed to. I'm gonna search. I only looked at Ashton, the running back. He's in Jacksonville. So Ashton, the running back from Boise State, he went to Jackson. He was born in Jacksonville.
Oh, Ashton Genty.
Ashton Jenkins, yeah.
Yeah, where a guy is born and where he gets picked, they're just happy to be drafted.
Yeah, that's all it meant.
Yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the Patriots.
The New England Patriots select Will Campbell.
Okay.
Oh, you called that one right too. Good job.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be interesting to see what Cleveland picks at 5.
It's gonna be Shador Sanders.
You think so?
There's no question. What else can you get?
I feel bad for Shador. He's got to go to
They
Cleveland.
could get. Hey, they give up on Nick Chubb. They could get a running back too. Nick Chubb is a free agent.
Cleveland's where players go to ruin their careers, like Detroit used to be.
No, there are concerns and questions about the arm length. He had the same arm length in the SEC. We lined up against the competitors week in and week out. You're talking about a guy who's a natural finisher, elite athleticism. He has the balance to recover.
They picked the left tackle.
Okay, so
Can't go wrong with a good left tackle. Right?
yeah, left tackle.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why he did that.
Yeah.
Why they picked him.
Right.
Has the ability to veer up and stay in front of defenders, and from a power standpoint, has the power to stop and anchor all the speed rushers. But I think what New England needs to know what they're getting an alpha in the room, a leader. If you're Mike Vrabel, you're coming in there and you're bringing your character, your culture in there. Will Campbell will instill that.
So
He will be
Cleveland's
the
up.
alpha in the offensive
Oh, they may take Shador.
They could.
Who's after that?
Raiders are next.
Raiders.
Shador was my pick over there, but now Gino's over there. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
how that's
have
gonna work
I
out.
have Millo be there. I've been thinking Millo could be behind Geno Smith if he's still on the boards.
I don't know.
I'm thinking
I don't know.
like so much respect to Geno about how far it's gonna be in Las Vegas. Like that's my concern.
Well,
He
I
could
mean,
get
Gino's not a young guy, so
he
they're
could
gonna
get
bring
two.
somebody in.
He could get for 2 or 3 years. So he got 2 more years of his contract.
Yeah, eventually
So
somebody
he's
young.
gonna finish the Seattle contract and then have 2 years with the Raiders.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
it's
what they
he's
did.
still on the Seattle deal.
I mean, Gino's been good. There's no doubt about him, but I don't know.
Yeah.
He reminds me of like a Kirk Cousins or a
Yeah.
a guy like that where they're good. They're not great, but they're gonna be solid.
If you want to have a chair, you can sit down if you want to sit down.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll go through this next pick and I'll go
Okay.
a little bit. What are you adjusting there?
Setting up the team basically.
Oh, okay.
Like y'all, it's set up.
Got it.
That's how I'm doing.
Is it showing on the screen?
It takes time basically. That one didn't work out.
Oh, okay.
Apologies, guys.
Got it.
My computer doesn't like to be nice sometimes.
Yeah. All right. The pick's in. Let's see what they get.
All right.
We'll see what they pick. The pick is in.
5th pick, I gotta still put Jacksonville, guys, because you guys know that.
It was the expected pick. So the players that have been drafted thus far, for those of you who have followed the process over the last few months, they've been the players that we were expecting to hear the fall time. Obviously, the huge shocker was Jacksonville trading up to number 2, and so the Browns are out on the clock. They will make the next selection having traded back at number 5. In the meantime, Verizon Business brings it back down to the stage, and Molly is there with Will Campbell. Molly.
Well, you're just the second ever LSU O-lineman to be picked in the first round.
Oh, you got it switched up now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Still gonna be the same.
Uh-huh.
So my main mock would have been Mason Graham, 5th overall to Jacksonville, but still be there. But it's gonna be Cleveland having the pick.
Well, yeah, if you can trade down and still get the guy you want
Mm-hmm.
and pick up some picks. I mean, they gave up picks.
Yeah.
They gave up some picks, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Cleveland's up now.
Mm-hmm. I think the West should be okay. I'm just concerned the back, basically. That's my
Well,
concern.
yeah, there could be more trades.
Cleveland's not correct. That's all I know.
There might be some trades.
Boys, what a wonderful moment. Reminder that this night is not just
Yeah, see how the people are spread out a little more?
Yeah.
We were so packed in tight because
Because
I think
we were in a tight spot.
right.
They were,
I think that's more wide open.
that's much better.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, up front they're packed in pretty good, but
This is a must-win season for him.
sanctioned girls flag. It means you want girls flag football?
I think maybe.
Huh. Okay. Okay. We'll see. There's people inside Lambeau Field right now.
That's
too.
the wet carpet right there.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Maybe-
here comes Goodell.
Maybe they must be watching it.
All right. All right. See what they say.
With the fifth pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Mason Graham.
Dude, you called it. You called it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So you've had the first 5 picks correct.
But all teams.
Well, no, but I mean, you didn't know there'd be a trade, but you still have the first 5 picks.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something? They should do like, is there a, March Madness if you picked all the teams right?
Hey, I got over. I said I was over 9 million, like top in the top.
Mm-hmm.
So, like.
Can your viewers
I mean,
see your screen?
No, they want to see that.
Oh, okay. Can you share it with them real quick?
No, I'm not gonna do that
Why not?
because it's on Instagram.
Oh,
They
okay.
can see it.
Okay. All right. Well, you got the first 5 picks right. Good job.
All right.
Used to be a general manager. You could take over for Mel Kiper.
Whoop, I could.
Yeah. You don't have the hair for it. So. All right. I might pop back in.
When you play that position pretty inside, you
See everybody.
Yep.
First step, you better use your hands well. You better have great balance. He has all three of those things. He can make tackles from tackle to tackle, and even outside the tackle. I love his motor. I love his foot with it, and his ability to use his hands. You have to have
All right, guys.
to control the center, to control the guards, get those guys off you. People think that nose tackles and free safeties can't make plays. He is a disruptor and playmaker. Here's the thing I want to see. Can he continue to get better at the pass rush? Can his pass rush arsenal continue to get better? Because right now, it's not up to par with what we've seen in the likes of Grady Jarrett or Aaron Donald, those impact, or Chris Jones, those impact free techniques. He's got to get better at the pass rush.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I struggled with when I evaluated him was, look, there's no question he's a great player. You talk to the people of Michigan, they love him. They love all the things that Coach just talked about, specifically his motor. They love him when he's on the move. Yeah, when you're running games and stunts, and he's the looper. When he's a guy who can kind of like get on some edges, get some angles. Look, he'll be working with one of the best pass rushers in the NFL, Myles Garrett. But can he produce much of the pass? Let's go to the stage. Horizon Business and Molly Mazza. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you, Rudy. Mason, you are a tone setter for Michigan's defense. What kind of attitude and toughness are you bringing to Cleveland?
I mean, just fierce competitor, I want to come in there and win, get to the top and then, win a Super Bowl. So that's, my one mission coming in, and that's what I'm going to do.
A Michigan man is going to the state of Ohio. How are you going to make amends with those fans after what you did to the Buckeyes the last 3 years?
I'm sure we'll get along pretty well coming here pretty soon.
All right, good luck. Thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Rudy.
That's exactly right. Heading into what would have been considered enemy territory previously, but now the new favorite son of the Cleveland Browns, Mason Brown, an outstanding player. So now the Vegas Raiders are on the clock. And what a fascinating decision they have ahead of them here. Early in this process, Mel, we were talking about Shedeur Sanders here. He has a long history with Tom Brady. That conversation has pretty much died away completely. That was part of the early discussion. That's not what we're expecting, at least here. They have Pete Carroll. You see him there in the draft room as the Raiders make their decision at number 6.
What about Geno Smith now, right? Pete Carroll are tied together. He made Geno great, right? An outstanding quarterback in this league. He still has probably 3 years left where he can play at a very solid level. So with Geno Smith,
Yeah, like 2 or 3 more years for Seattle quarterback Geno Smith now in Las Vegas. So we'll see.
look at a guy like Ashton Jeffrey when he came into this football team. I've been 4th overall on the big board, not prospect, not my ranking. And now he's got ability. He's the 4th best player in this draft. He's going to be a pick this high based on that. I think the Raiders will go to the back that. And the over are buying that over in the door. Yeah, look, this is a football team that didn't have a rusher over 500 yards last year. And you just can't have that in the NFL. So you would think that Pete Carroll, considering where he came from, what his philosophy is, he'd be sitting there going, how do we not take the guy? No.
It's a team that has a lot of holes, and one might think that taking a running back is a bit of a luxury. Well, but hitting with as many needs as this team has. We're going to find out right now. I see the commissioner making his way towards the microphone. Here come the Raiders at 6.
With the 6th pick in the 2020
Alright, guys, I have an offensive tackle for them. I could be wrong here.
Ashton Jeffrey.
Oh, man. Whew! That's my first mistake, guys. I had him in Las Vegas, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Oh. Good for the Raiders.
That's a big one.
Yeah. They're taking a page out of the Giants playbook, or the Lions when they picked Gibbs.
Yeah.
You know? Get a stud running back, good quarterback. The running back's coming back in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here to tell you. That's pretty cool. Good for him. I want to see where that guy from Arizona State goes. What's his name? The bowling ball.
Cam Skagaboo.
Yeah, Scatterboo.
He's gonna be like a 2nd or 3rd round pick.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
That's what they're saying.
yeah, Genty, like,
he's not on my
phenomenal
list.
year.
I have in Arizona. Columbus could get him.
Yeah. Yeah, Genty, he had like a gazillion yards and he can catch the ball. Good for him. I think he got overlooked in the Heisman race too because he was at Boise State. So
Yeah.
good for him. Oh well, there goes your draft bracket.
That's fine.
That's alright. Good for him.
But you get hit, can you absorb the first hit and then continue on? He can do that. And then the third thing, can you take it to the house? He does all three of those things well. That's why he'll be a successful NFL running back.
But Brady, I had the privilege of seeing this young man up close and personal at the Fiesta Bowl this year. And I said, when we were preparing for that game, this is Emmitt Smith. This is Emmitt Smith with home run breakaway speed. The vision and the elusiveness. He's built like a bodybuilder, like a power lifter, but he's got the jump cut ability to get that ball out on the perimeter. And then you just see the lower body power as he's weaving his way through traffic with like that next level vision. He's going to rip off 120, 30, 40-yard runs with them on the regular. Emmitt Smith, he did this on the regular at the NFL level. What was Emmitt's superpower? It was the vision of the lower body, balance, the ability to see things that other people simply couldn't see. And he didn't have the kind of speed, the kind of breakaway speed that Ashton Jeanty has. And when you talk about contact balance and burst and the ability to get yardage after initial contact, nobody does it better than this guy. Nobody. And then look at him turn on the jet. It's easy, smooth acceleration. And I'm telling you, when you get up on him close, you will think, how does this guy have that kind of stride like to be able to run like that? Emmitt Smith, same way. If you didn't get a good hit on him, if you didn't wrap him up, he was going to the house on this. Now here on this one in particular, he's able to take it the distance. Hey, look, I don't think this is a wild comparison by any means. This is a great player in the Vegas Raiders and stuff.
It's as good a comparison as you could ever possibly ask for Verizon Business. Back to the stage, Molly.
Thanks, Green. Ashton, you told me that at 10 years old you knew you were born to play this game. Standing up here now, an NFL running back, top 6 pick. What would you say to your 10-year-old self?
Man, just continue to trust in God and your abilities and stay disciplined. All your goals and dreams are accomplishable.
Raiders' new head coach Pete Carroll loves to build a team around running the football. He used to coach one of your favorites in Marshawn Lynch. How will you bring beast mode to Vegas?
Yeah, I think it's that same energy, that attitude that comes with that. Nobody can tackle them on the football field.
Great, congratulations. The highest selection ever for a Boise State player.
Thank you so much.
Grady.
Molly, the Raiders averaged 3.6 yards per rush last year, last in the NFL. Look at the celebration. Lone Star High School, Texas. Congratulations. You have produced the first-round pick in the NFL draft. We'll be right back.
So happy for that for his high school. It's pretty cool. They're so happy for him.
Big Courtyard's official fan ambassador. Let's open a new world for me. Now you can hang out with NFL fans all season long.
Wait, what?
Trains. Trains that use the power of Dell AI and Intel. Clearing the way so you arrive exactly where you belong. And I swore I would win.
Make it worth it.
Season 2, new episodes Tuesdays, only on Disney Plus.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network.
Oh, no.
What we can't guarantee, you and your teammates will be too connected.
What up, Jeff?
Double or no.
I texted you guys. I forgot Greg's first. I thought you said you were going to wear
Connection means. That's why with AT&T, we proactively make it right with a credit for a full day of service if there is an outage. That's the AT&T guarantee.
Eagle, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Experience our most powerful blower that exceeds the power of gas. The industry's most powerful cordless pressure washer. And a straight trimmer so smart, it loads the line with the push of a button. Find an Ego retailer near you.
You know, Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than quarterback Peyton Manning. I'm also debating Manning. And honestly,
Debating Manny.
my best-
Debating Manny.
I think it might be. It's two. It's two.
Yes, it.
It's two.
Yes, it is.
No takebacks.
Even though take back.
That's debatable.
That's debatable.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide
It's on your side.
Back in Green Bay, where two teams have been very economical with their use of time. The picks have been coming in quickly. The New York Jets pick is in with their new Wayne Trust, their new head coach, Aaron Glenn, 11 years. For this team, their secret direction now goes 7th pick in the draft. Is it? You know, the commissioner to make the announcement.
All right, tight end. You need a tight end.
The New York Jets select Armand Bambu.
That is a bad move. That's a great move, but that was a bad move. I'm sorry, that's not a good move. You need a weapon for Justin Fields. Oh my god, man. That should have been. Now it's gonna be Justin Fields and Tyler. Exactly, Tyler Wood would make a lot of sense. You heard Mel Kiper. Yeah, how do you feel for? A little skeptical. It's a little skeptical here. It's a little skeptical what the fans of the Jets are feeling. Why have I right fight Green Bay? It's DRE. I just want to be sure here. I just want to test something quickly, guys. All right. All right. See. Alright guys, I had John Dean Walker beat going to Carolina here. Okay. Okay. Everyone had Dallas. Alright, so they're gonna get a wide receiver for Bryce Young. They need. Alright, so I got another one long. Alright, so they're taking the receiver. Alright guys, Saints pick is in. I had Malik Williams. He could. I don't think he could be him now, but we'll see. We will see. That's so kind of you. Yeah, well, I started off offense for Carolina. They're saying defense. ESPN people are saying that, but I started off offense. But if they need to protect, but if they need to keep the scoring tight, then yeah, they take defense. So that was my pick. So I just followed with it. I cannot follow. I just can't. I gotta be careful. 2026, man. I'm gonna be more serious than ever. Please, God, don't take Shador. Go get Arch Manning next year. You do, I'm gonna lose my mind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not now. Not now. No quarterback for the Saints right now. I'm sorry. Sorry. Go get Arch Manning next year. I'm so happy they didn't take a quarterback. I'm so glad for that. I'm glad they're getting Kevin Banks Jr. They was an offensive tackle. So it wasn't an offensive tackle. Kevin Banks Jr. is on the board. Had Kevin Banks all the way with the Houston Texans. So they might get their receiver for CJ Stroud. So guys, 25th is wrong. 25th is Kevin Banks Jr. Oops, wrong one.
But when he is, this guy is smooth and fluid as water. Big, heavy hands. He's got a nasty playing personality. He can pass the deck with the very best of them. And the New Orleans Saints need it. They're one of the very worst teams in the NFL in terms of pass block.
Wrong one, sorry guys.
2024. You're right.
There we go, okay. Kevin Banks Jr. going to the Houston Texans.
And it kind of goes how Mickey Loomis built the team. 8 out of the last 10 picks really have been offensive linemen or defensive linemen for Mickey Loomis and the Saints. He understands how to build this team. Yeah.
So guys, we know the 10th pick is absolutely incorrect, but just go with it. That's not the right pick because I didn't get it right. But that was my pick. I had Ashton going to Chicago. Didn't work out. Didn't work out.
Ladies and gentlemen, NFL fans everywhere, hold on to your hats because boy, do we have an announcement for you. Live from the heart of the NFL draft right here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's right, Chloe. The schedule release marks a pivotal moment in the NFL calendar. It sets the stage for a thrilling season. Yeah, this is where we get to geek out over every single game and 5 weeks, prime time revenge and rematches, those late season divisional dates, and the deciding playoff spots. And who's playing at Lambeau in December? We're gonna have to find out. You'll find out soon, okay? How about these rookies, the players who were drafted here tonight? When and where did they make their NFL debut? We're gonna find that out as well. Let's not forget the expanding lineup of international games as well as Christmas, Thanksgiving Day. There's so many captivating matchups. But yeah, because nothing says holiday cheer like watching your team destroy another. So, without further ado, everybody get it together, mark your calendar, set your alarm. The schedule will be dropped on May 14th.
Alright. May 14th.
We can't wait. You can tweet it out, tell everybody, and don't miss it. Be sure to check out all the great content from the NFL team sites and club channels around the schedule release. Tune in to NFL Network as well as ESPN2 Live. Full coverage of the thrilling 2025 matchup. May 14th is just around the corner. I know. It's basically here at this point. Guys, get ready and buckle up for the greatest season of your lives.
So there you have it, May 14th, which is a Wednesday, the 2025 NFL schedule. Good show. You'll have
And there comes the booing. We knew it was going to happen. Wow. Wow. Carson Loveland. So what's going with Tyler Warren? What's going on with that? Alright, the Colts now are going to have to get on the board right now. They're going to have to trade now. They're going to have to, if they're going to get Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren's got to go to the Colts. Seriously. Does kind of work because he's wearing blue, but you wear navy blue, but now he's going to wear white blue. They're going to have to think about, do you need to go up? Does the Colts need a tight end. The Colts need a tight end. Veen, 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 veen. So obviously for San Francisco, guys, I have them get Will Johnson from Michigan, get a cornerback, because they obviously lost the cornerback to the Colts. So Alright guys, I'm just trying to do something quickly. Just fix up something quickly. Alright, here we go, guys. Ooh, dang. Woo! That's a big move. That's a big move. Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna crush me. He's gonna crush me. He's gonna get on Sam Darnold, man. Well, I had Bo Johnson. That was the pick right there, but nope, it's not Bo Johnson. I just put it out there for fun. I had been with the Saints. Alright, Micah Williamson's heading to San Francisco. I don't love it. I don't love it, guys. I don't love it. Oh, come on.
In this 2025 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Booker, guard, Alabama.
Well, I got Greg Zebra coming to Seattle right there. I wanted him, man. I wanted Tyler Booker to come to Seattle, man. Alright, so we're still on the clock here, but you move player. Can't call ourselves that. Thunderbolts. Can't call ourselves that. Alright, pick is in for the Miami Dolphins, guys. I hope they need to get a cornerback or a defense or a safety. They need defense. You gotta get on the defensive backside of the football. A cornerback or a safety is the position they need to get. This one. I've got the Colts are staying at 14 because I don't know why they'll trade up. They just need to have a miracle. That's all you can do. Don't be aggressive when you need to think of protecting your quarterback and all that. You gotta protect your picks and see where you're at. Alright. Really? Kenneth Grant? That's too early. Kenneth Grant. That is not close enough. That was a bad move. No, that's not a good move by the Dolphins. That wasn't a good move. I'm sorry, that's not a good move. That guy should have been past 20 picks. No, there's nothing wrong with him. I think it should have been way in the draft. In the first round. That is too early for me. I don't know why, guys. So I have automatically failed the 7th pick, I failed the 8th pick, I failed the 9th pick, I have failed the 10th pick, I have failed the 11th pick, and I have failed the 12th pick, I have failed the 13th pick. I haven't got a good pick since then. 14 is not gonna happen. I hope they get a tight end. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna 9 straight incomplete picks. I don't know, guys. As I look at that list, so I go remember it. Not going on my computer all the time, but my first 20 picks, I've gotten the next 9 in the previous 9 incorrect. I don't know why you guys don't do that. You guys made a pretty weird decision. That's a pretty bad move of the Dolphins. Do you need defensive tackle? Did you need defensive tackle? I don't know. Did you need defense? This one. Alright, Colts are on the clock. I know that was a quick one. By the way, they're going right to the books right now. So I had Love Wayne go to Indianapolis, but it should be Tyler Wallen now. Tyler Wallen should be there. Better get tight end here. This is an important one for them. If you don't get tight end, then you're stupid. There we go. There we go. That was easy. That was a good pick right there. I have Love Wayne there, but still got tight end. It's still a tight end for the Colts, but it's just not the right player. But same position, still got the right correct position in the 14th pick. So I'm gonna get something out of that. That's fine with me, guys. That is all good with me. So guys, I have Mike Green going to Atlanta. So I'm almost done. There we go. So guys, I got Mike Green going to the Falcons. They go get defensive end here. Hope it's Mike Green. I'm just hoping for a way I can just end the streak here. I know the 18th pick is incorrect. I know that. That's my Seahawks pick. I had Tyler Booker going to Seattle. Didn't work out. Nope. Nope. Didn't happen. Falcons got at least 4 more minutes in their pick here. They must be making a very tricky decision. It's a tight decision. I know it's defense for the Falcons. I know that. I know it's the Falcons getting defense. How do I think about Kevin Banks Jr.? I am surprised. I didn't expect it. Well, I was hoping when it wouldn't be a quarterback. Melanie, what's up, man? What's up, Melanie? Hurry up, Atlanta. You got 3 minutes remaining. You got 3 minutes. Hurry up. You gotta hurry up. So it's a Dr. Pepper store. New Dr. Pepper Raspberry. Dr. Pepper Raspberry. Interesting. Intriguing. Maybe I'll just, if I just steal 1 can, buy 1 can, try it out. Oh, maybe. Sprite is still the #1 soda in the country. And Taiwo Tony, I'm looking at you. Why would you not put Sprite in your top 10? I'm telling you that. Fuck, it's still picking 90 seconds left. What is going on? They are making a very rough choice, man. Holy moly. They're making a tight choice. I better be quick. Maybe like 2 more minutes? Johnny Walker's out there. Yeah, Johnny Walker's still out there. They could get a linebacker too. I didn't think about that. They could get Johnny Walker too. Hurry up, 1 minute left. There we go, finally. 25 seconds left. They got their pick in. 25 seconds remaining from the Falcons pick. That was quick. That was a pretty long pick. That was a tough decision by Atlanta. Hope they made a good choice. Johnny Walker's out there, so yeah, Johnny Walker's out there. Oh my god. I could be wrong again. I mean it. I could be wrong. I might be wrong again. Alright. Guys, I could be wrong here. I could be wrong. Alright. So yeah, Now let's do this. Another one. Another one. Gee, seriously? Like, look at this list. Looks pretty fucking good. I'm gonna hate the Raiders for the rest of my life. I mean it. I respect the Raiders. I like the stadium. Really like the stadium. But they really tricked me. They tricked me good. This is why we hate the Raiders. This is why Seattle people hate the Raiders. Seriously. Alright, I gotta get the pick in. I mean, the Raiders are getting me right now. The Raiders just have shown me. Thank you so much for Geno Smith and Pete Carroll. This is what you get back. Johnny Walker was edge. Wait, yeah, okay. So still edge Georgia play just the one player. No. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking Mike Green's from Marshall, yeah. Okay, my mistake. Sorry guys, my mistake. Alright, there we go. Johnny Walker going to Atlanta with the 15th pick in the draft. Alright, so I have Arizona game Walter Nolan. I hope it's a good pick. Please, Cardinals. I'm so sorry that I have always said we're the better bird team in the NFC West. But I please, just for one second, can you please end my streak? I forgive you just for one day. Sorry, just lost my nose right there. One time, please. I respect you for one day. Just please end my streak. The Raiders are cursing me. The Raiders are cursing me. The Raiders are cursing me. Alright, pick is in. And I forgot to say the clock was in. So, alright, pick is in. I hope it's Walter Nolan. Alright. Please, Cardinals, I forgive you. I forgive you. Please end my streak. Thank you! Thank you. Thank you for ending my streak. Thank you. I'm gonna give the Cardinals a little kiss. Little kiss. Thank you. Finally. Alright, Bengals on the clock with pick 17. I had Greg Zebo go in there, but I don't think it's him. So I'm gonna have another losing streak right here. Cross the Seahawks pick. I got the Seahawks pick wrong here. I get so much distrusted with Greg Zebo, but I think it's gonna be him. I think I might get him next. Maybe he'll go with Cincy. Cincy did take a guard off. A big superstar guard off their list, so maybe they will place. Maybe he can still go there. I'll be stunned. I could be. I can't be. I can. Like, other players open, if I'm looking at my list right here, Torture pick was wrong here. I'm stunned I didn't get him. I thought Jim can get a Michigan player. Didn't work out. I'll be shocked if I get the Ohio State wide receiver. He's on my list. Alright, pick is in for Cincinnati here. See what they got. Oh, I just gotta go to bed. But no, I'm gonna get through this. We're not even halfway through. Alright. I'm just gonna see what they get. I'm gonna get. It's gonna be incorrect. It'll be wrong here. You know, I was thinking, guys, this morning I thought about him. This morning I thought of him, but no, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, and you know, I'm not just gonna count this for me because I had him this morning. That's a great move. I kind of like it. I had some fun about that pick. I'm gonna go ahead and I agree with this pick. It was such a tight. Is it gonna be defense or is it gonna be a guard? Because I want Tyler Booker, but no, didn't get Tyler Booker. So I'm still gonna say I love this pick. I'm gonna say I had it. I was thinking of him this morning, but just didn't feel it. But I knew it would be the pick. I'm just gonna say, if that's my pick right there, I'm picking this pick. I'm picking this one. But I knew it would be this pick. So I'm saying I got 50% of it correct. I knew it was gonna be that. I knew it was gonna be the pick today. I knew that. So I knew that. By 50%. Alright. Guys, I will say this. I would have wanted Jackson Dart if I didn't get a quarterback in the offseason. But it's not happening. It isn't happening. It is not happening. I wanted Jackson Dart, man. So much. So freaking much. I hope it's a good one. No, I put red right here, just to know it's not the right pick. Just understand that, because I knew that since Cowboys took him. Thank you, Dallas. You showed me a lesson. We've had the craziest offseason ever. It was the most crazy offseason. We move on from quarterback, we move on from DK, we move on from Tyler Lockett. Crazy. It was the most craziest offseason I've ever seen. Thank you. Mel Kiper said Tyler Booker's gone. I said Tyler Booker. That was my pick. I don't know. I don't know who I'm getting, guys. I don't care. I'm still concerned, and it's gonna be him. I don't know, guys. I dig an offensive guard. He's a guard, so he's a guard. Obviously, he's a guard. So I get a guard. I'm happy with that. Like it's weird as from looking at this. I'm just so concerned. Like I'm happy I got a guard. I'm happy. I'm fine with it. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. I don't trust anyone from the FBC, FC, whatever that conference, whatever this that division is, what it's called. Like, he can't compete for the bowl, he can't compete for the national championship. That's the concern with players like him. I'm concerned. No, there's no way they're getting a quarterback. Come on. Come on, Melkai. Come on. Greeny. Why would you say something like that? Why would you say something like that? So I got Javante Campbell going to Tampa Bay. They should get a linebacker here. I hope pick 19 and pick 20 are correct here. I hope. Denver needs a running back. They need a running back. Hey, Mike's got a lot of respect to Shador. We'll see. We will see. Wow. That's a surprise. That's the surprise of the draft. Wow. Sorry, CJ. I'm sorry, CJ. Sorry, sir. Wow, they took a receiver. That's a stunner. That's a shocker. Wow. That's a stunner. That's a stunner. Wow. What does the Texans do now? They should have traded up, dude. Texans should have traded up. That's a big mistake, man. That's gonna hit CJ right now. That's gonna hurt CJ. He's not gonna get him. That's a sucker. That's a shocker. I didn't even see that coming. I knew it. Son of a gun. I picked up on. This one. That's my pick. I'm just saying this is the pick right here. I think this is gonna be Hampton going to Denver. Hope they get him. If we don't get a running back, I'm gonna lose my mind, man. I'm gonna lose my mind. Those I love the Make-A-Wish picks. They're special. Ah. That was my pick. Come on. Come on. What is going on? I'm done. Only got 7 picks correct in this whiteboard, in this board. I'm done tonight. That's it. I've got nothing to say about this. That is not what I expected. Why do you need another cornerback? You got Pat Surtain. Pat Surtain II is still there. Would the Steelers take a quarterback? I had Jackson Dart. But I think it's Shedeur Sanders here. I was wrong about this pick. It was so tight. Like, does it come down to Shedeur or Jackson Dart? Jackson Dart was in a stronger conference, stronger players. So I was thinking Jackson Dart. This is intriguing. This is going to be an intriguing pick here. Wow. Oh, jeez, he's still there. Holy crap. Holy crap. What the hell? Oh, I ain't quarterback. I'm stunned. Wow, it's no, not happening. Wow. Had him in Kansas City. Had him in Kansas City. Wow, that's a stunner right there. That's a big one. They ain't taking quarterback when I say not so fast. Not so fast. Wow. This is a very weird draft. This is such a strange one. Everything's wrong. Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. I can't believe this. This is a shocker. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I can see why. I'm stunned, guys. I'm stunned. That's not Shador. Ain't Shador. Not Jackson Dart. Defense is the answer. They need it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm stunned. So you know Kenneth Grant's not the answer the Chargers are gonna get. They can't get that pick. They can't get him. That was my pick. Next 3 picks it's on. Next 4 picks. Next 4 picks are wrong. Next 4 are wrong. All of them got picked. But be in the 20s. Past 20. The dog is not on the couch there. The farm is there. I think it's gonna be Will Johnson here. I think Will Johnson will go to Michigan. You can't underestimate Michigan for Jim Hop. It's gonna be Michigan. Denver, you kind of made a rough decision. You made a tight one. That was a rough move.
Hometown Packers on the hometown Packers are on the clock for them. Clock for the Green Bay fans, and then they're out of here. They just want to see the pick.
All right, and so as the National Football League is now taken to bringing the draft on the road, we will reach that moment that we look forward to every year. The home team is on the clock, and just listen to these fans in Green Bay. Hundreds of thousands of cheers as far as the eye can see. These fans so excited that he's had this deliverance in here. They're so excited to host this event. We have all felt it all week long. There's been no question about it. And so with all the energy here, the Green Bay Packers part of that incredibly contributed talent and support. Ron Williams can use one of the really good design offense that step forward. Watching the Packers keep doing it. Getting out of that position in the area. All working for edge rushers. Obviously, as you know, the wide receiver, that great one from Sacramento. Making wide receivers. Couldn't lose them. I look at that quarterback. Will Johnson's the guy. Talking about taking a balance for a heck of a player. How he been always through the process. And now banged up. Will Johnson's not 10-10. But when does Will Johnson get the help? We'll know that score. Will Johnson, the guy, projected way up there. He's going to score. Yeah, those touches that are something to go with. That's excellent. He has to play. Pray for the ball. 9 clear receptions, 3 clear hits, 6 we'll see how far Will Johnson will have to get. It's all about outcome and that's who's going to be. And there's going to be some questions about it. He's in that area right now where you start going, you need that needed closer. A guy like this, a guy who, again, with Martindale, who posted up there, had Michigan said, this guy has hands, has ball skills like Chad Bailey. The guy can snatch the ball, take the ball, and like that. It doesn't mean that. It comes down to the fundamentals. Simple as that. Are they comfortable?
They haven't dropped a receiver in a long time. I know Packer fans will love to go get a receiver.
He was a sack machine. He plays hard now.
Alright, pick is in. Hey, it works. Golden, yellow, perfect. Perfect.
Go back.
So it's still gonna be a receiver. He was a second round pick right there. Oh dear. Oh man. Oh man. Oh boy. Who are you gonna take? Jackson or Shedeur Sanders? Who are you taking? Well, originally, this is the Texans. The Texans had this pick right here. This is going to be intriguing. Who is going... Jackson Dart, cornerback, Ole. Wow. Sanders. Alright, the pick is in. Who is it going to be? It's not the Texans. The Giants are taking it, are going in. The Giants are going in. Oh my god, this is going to be insane. This is interesting. This is going to be interesting. Oh my god, I can't believe what we're watching here. Shedeur Sanders, Jackson Dart. Shedeur Sanders, Jackson Dart. This is intriguing here. Can we just get the pick already? Hurry up. Stop with these commercials. I just want to see it now. Finally. Oh God, here we go.
Traded the 25th pick to the New York Giants. With the 25th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Jackson Dart.
What is happening to Jackson? Oh my goodness sakes, man. Man, I wish he was a Seahawk, man. I wish. I'm happy for him, man. I respect it. They don't need Drew Lock. We get back Drew Lock, they get Jackson Dart. Shador is not loving it, man. Cleveland could get him. Cleveland could get him. Wow. Oops, not Texas. Sorry, guys. I forgot to make the college. I'll fix it. Sorry, guys. I forgot to put the college on here. There we go. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean that. But damn. Oh, Falcons made a trade. Falcons are back on the board. Rams don't need it. Okay, guys. Falcons are on the clock right now. They just traded with the Los Angeles Rams.
Some point here, whether it's tonight or tomorrow, the Giants have made out as they would have liked. And now Jackson Dart, the 25th pick in this draft of the New York Giants. Quick thought now of the Falcons will be making a pick in the highest of the gets to see how quickly he gets on the field. Now, let me add our field offense. You got Wilson, West Indemino. Now you add Jackson Dart. And he's the young quarterback. No question about that. So will he be afforded the time necessary to develop out of that offense? The Falcons are transitioning this spot, and the commissioner will announce their pick right now.
The Los Angeles Rams have traded the 26th pick to the Atlanta Falcons. With the 26th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select James Pierce Jr.
Ooh, I had him in the I had him in my start of the mock.
James Pierce Jr. goes to the Falcons. That has been going to the Los Angeles Rams. Adam Schefter has more for a Schefter. Well, Brady, this is an interesting trade. The Falcons get back this first-round pick to take James Pierce and a third-round pick. But in return, the Rams get a second-round pick this year and a first-round pick in 2026, along with a seventh-round pick this year. So this year, where all teams held their initial first-round draft picks coming into the draft, next year, the Cleveland Browns already have the Jaguars' first-round pick for one straight today, and the Rams now have the Falcons' first-round pick next year for this trade. So we only have one trade in the early portion of the night. Now we've had back-to-back picks that get moved. As far as James Pierce is concerned, 13 All-SEC each of the last 2 years now, tracking up 17 sacks.
I got to see this guy. I'm telling you, this dude has the best, most potential of any pass rusher in this draft. I believe outside of the school part, right? He could be the next best pass rusher in this draft without a doubt. 6'5", 245 pounds, 4'4", 7 in the 40. It reminds me of body type wise of Devon Kirk when he came out of Florida. He can go speed to power as well as anybody you see. It is classic. It's textbook. He's got the speed to chase down any quarterback in the NFL. He's got the power to collect the pocket inside out. When he wants to slant down inside on one side, he blows up everything. Everything. He'll track down balls one side of the field to the other. The question has changed is this. Consistency. Can you get it out of him all the time? Can you count on him? Can you depend on him? Is he always going to be there? Is he always going to answer the bell? Because if he does, Atlanta finally has the rusher that they've been looking for. Because he has it all.
The Falcons have been in the bottom 2 in sacks 4 of the last 6 years, including 31 last season. But they've done a long way to address that tonight, taking Jalen Walker from Georgia earlier and now James Pierce from Tennessee. But the big move made just moments ago, Jackson Dart, quarterback Ole Miss, to the New York Giants, who had taken Abdul Carter earlier in the night. So the Giants with a huge night with all the pressure in the world on their coach and general manager. And our reaction will continue in just a moment, live in Green Bay on ESPN. Always hope that 2020
Will Campbell is still, I was thinking, Will Campbell is still in the draft. They can get Will Campbell too.
You better not be using all the old spices.
Can you get my bag?
Check out the new whip. I fully custom. Bud Light's being fit for as many Bud Lights as it takes. Love Bud Lights. You want to do one of those? Yo, I can walk over. I can guard an arrow. Clear right out. So looking for a quarterback? You're right, Billy. He's every every super, every athlete. 6 days to go.
Hidden Valley Ranch is made with real ingredients for real ranch flavor that's impossible to put into words. But that's pretty close. Indescribably delicious Hidden Valley Ranch.
Your nerves. Your hoops. And you might be seeing a tunnel, or you might be feeling the heat, and you might be cursing droughts, and you might be witnessing history, and you might be thinking, oh my God, this is it. Whatever it is, you're in it. And with the Stanley Cup playoffs, the only thing that matters. The Stanley Cup playoffs, Monday on ESPN.
Welcome back to Green Bay and our coverage of the 2025 NFL Draft, which is presented by Courtyard by Marriott, a member of Marriott Bonvoy. You see, the Packer fans are celebrating their having fun tonight as their team did something very uncharacteristic, taking a wide receiver in the first round. Been an action-packed last half hour or so here. Had a couple of trades. Giants traded up to bring a quarterback in Jackson Dart. Falcons traded up and took a pass rusher in James Pierce. Mel Kiper's Baltimore Ravens are on the clock here, and in fact, they'll get his end very quickly before the commissioner makes a Melvin Warney.
Safety, and they got both safeties sitting there for Malachi Starks from Georgia, Nick Warren from South Carolina. Starks didn't have a great year, but he was a heck of a football player throughout his career. I really like the football line.
Here on the commissioner with the pick.
With the 27th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Malachi Starks.
Alright, good move.
Georgia.
There it is, terrific safety, grew up in Jefferson, Georgia, about a half hour from Athens, was a five-star, became the Bulldogs starting free safety, led the team in defensive snaps as a freshman on a national championship team, finished with 6 interceptions.
I have him with the Dolphins, but I'm surprised he was picked this late.
Here's the thing I'll tell you, when he trained in Tampa with my buddy Joe Burke, I got an opportunity to see him every day, see him work. Talk about football character, football instincts, showing up to work. There was video of him working out this morning before he gets drafted this afternoon. That's what you're getting in this safety in Baltimore. There's a sign in the facility that says play like a Raven. He will embody that coming from Georgia, being coached with Kirby Smart. I don't know about the Texas numbers. His football instincts are good to be in center field while you have Kyle Hamilton down around the line of scrimmage, to be able to play the ball and make plays. But he lacks maybe in speed and athleticism, makes up by being able to key and diagnose quickly. This is a true football player that has very high football character.
And he's kind of seen the key. He would fit in Baltimore in some of their split safety stuff, right? They're coming four scheme, they're coming two scheme, where there's a lot of pattern reading where you can process quickly, get quick pattern matches, you're not kind of isolated one-on-one. When you got put in those kind of situations, that's where you see some of the offensive deficiency come in. And I don't mean deficiency, okay? He's 4'5". But I'm saying he
going through you right now?
I'm ready to go. I've been waiting too long. I'm ready to go. I'm ready.
This Ravens defense was a force down the stretch last season. What will you bring to that secondary?
I got energy. I move around. I play at a high level coming from the University of Georgia. I'm just ready to go play ball.
What do you think about playing with a guy like Kyle Hamilton?
It's my dream.
Great, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Guys,
Everything you just said was illustrated by his behavior in every conceivable way. That was one fired up young man. As the crowd is now starting to boo the Lions. It's been a while since we've seen the other divisional teams in here. They booed the Bears quite loudly. They booed the Vikings loudly. And now they're booing the Lions loudly as well. The Lions obviously a terrific season last year. A terrific team. The best in the NFC. Just decimating on injury on the defensive side to the point where they almost didn't have a chance by the time they got to the postseason.
Oh no,
This is a playoff team that wants to compete for a Super Bowl. You have to fill in the holes, the gaps that you have. You talked about them being deficit on defense. They have to accumulate the depth, especially at the edge position.
Yeah, they got to get somebody off the edge. They need to start establishing some depth by getting some more players. I mean, they need some help.
Yeah, he needs a guy. He needs some
Could they still make? Could they make a trade with Cleveland? Could you make a trade with Cleveland?
Don't sweat it. Get our best deal on smartphones like iPhone 16 Pro on us with your choice of our best plans. That's the AT&T guarantee. And right now, trade in your iPhone any year, any condition, and get up to $1,000 towards your new iPhone. No, great presentation, Tim. Could you email me the card? How Geico make it easy to switch to save hundreds? Oh, yeah, sure. You don't know more than I do. Of course I know your name. I just get you mixed up with the other guy. What's his name? What's your name?
Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Could you just tell me I want this to be over?
With you, the value of McDonald's, you get more than you expect. Like buy a double cheeseburger and add chicken nuggets for $1. Because 6 times calls and 6 pieces chicken nuggets. Get more than you expect. With new McDonald's.
2025 NFL schedule will be released soon. It is restless, excitement, the stage electric. The bench game. Quarterback, they define the front. They've only gotten better. Unbelievable.
A Super Bowl rematch will be
Welcome back.
the NBA playoffs. And it's about to be ridiculous. Downright nasty. Straight up. Can't fix. Don't fix. Grab your popcorn and strap in. This isn't about next. This is about past. This time, it's still the NBA playoffs. Friday on ESPN.
The 2025 NFL Draft is presented by Courtyard Astoria, the official hotel of the NFL.
We're back in Green Bay for Washington Commanders. Making the next selection, number 29 after a
Alright, well the trade didn't happen, so Cleveland's not getting their quarterback right now. They need to get Shador Sanders, man. They need to get Shador.
Should be Will Campbell here. I think it's gonna be Will Campbell. This I don't think Drake Army's got the spot.
A team that would be mentioned as being so good and yet come up just short in such painful fashion multiple times in the last few years. Last year was supposed to be their dip year. It was the year they lost so many of their players on defense, reset their salary cap, still found themselves with an opportunity in the AFC Championship game against Mahomes in Kansas City and just couldn't quite get it done at the finish. So let's see which direction they go. Everyone here is expecting defense to help Josh Allen and that Bills offense. Vegas thinks on San Francisco or Santa Clara next year.
Just the way it goes together. You talk about the gap between Mahomes and Josh Allen is huge. So how do you close? You got to be able to put maybe about the ball, but they can finish the ball and give Josh Allen one more possession. Give him one more crack. That's football.
We can see the commissioner making his way to the podium with a very special visitor to announce the fact.
The NFL is stepping up to have an even greater impact as a wish maker for Make-A-Wish. For the second time tonight, we have the opportunity to grant a wish for a deserving young man to announce the first pick for his favorite team. Tommy. Tommy is a 16-year-old living with a neuromuscular disorder. He's a huge Buffalo Bills fan, and he's here with me to make the announcement for his beloved Bills. Let's go Buffalo! With the third pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Maxwell Harrison. Let's go!
Okay, Will Johnson's still not on. What's going on, Will Johnson? Will Johnson still has not been on the board yet.
2 years starter, 6 interceptions, 3 of them came back for touchdowns. When he was healthy in 2023, he was outstanding, 5 interceptions, led the SEC to school record, 2 interception returns for touchdowns in 1 game against Vanderbilt. Then this year he started 7 games, but he missed 5 games with a shoulder injury. That's 1 hamstring up to way under 1 interception. This thing is that he's talking about speed and recovery ability. Number 8 Wiggins last year was also rated that aggressive. This kid is flying. This 40 times an outstanding late recovery speed. Does well to catch points. Like his ability to
Cleveland? Is it Cleveland? Is it Cleveland? Oh, why would why the Eagles? Why the Eagles? What are you doing, Kansas City? I thought it'd be Cleveland. I thought it was Cleveland. I thought it was Cleveland at first, guys.
might have heard about upgrade my taxes when Verizon announced that everyone gets a free phone on any plan, paid free. Yeah.
Try me. I'll give you a sec. Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right call when you have the right team. That goes for any bundles. Brilliant recovery with the Lowe's app. He always delivers. And so does the Lowe's app. In store, online, our Lowe's team has you covered. Big Boy, our special ambassador, is opening a new world for me. Now we get to hang out with NFL fans all season long.
The Kansas City Chiefs have traded the 31st pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. With the 31st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jahad Campbell.
Well, that was a long time. Alright, that means Shador is not going to be in the first round. That's a stunner. That's a shocker. Why Shador is not even drafted. I feel bad for him, dude.
You can see why some of the tape when he was
Alright, Josh Simpson. Alright. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming over. And Stunty Store's still on the board. I'm shocked. So, alright, guys. I'm not doing round 2 to round 7 because of work. So I'm not gonna. So just I couldn't only can do the first round for you guys. I wish everybody else in this year's draft a lot the best of luck. So, and I will see you guys soon. See you guys soon.